3, 2, 1. Cool. That's just for the audio. That's for the audio. All right.
Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
You sure? All right. Welcome back to the brand new Polaris podcast. As you can see, we've got the full kit and caboodle. We've got the upgrade. Not only the equipment upgrade, we've actually got another upgrade straight over here. Mr. Tahi James, introduce yourself. Go for it before we get into the technicalities.
All right. My name's Tahi James. I'm from Newcastle. I started working with Jacob probably 6 months ago. And yeah, at the start of the journey, I didn't really know what was going to happen. And yeah, just finally found out who I am and what I want to be in life and where I want to go. And yeah, Jacob's reached out to me to jump on board and yeah, give him a hand, learn under his wing. And
yeah. The young Padawan, we're calling him.
Baby Yoda.
Baby. What's up? Yeah, that's off the new Star Wars. Anyway, so Tahi has joined the ranks of Polaris. This is like the official... For the people have worked with us and they've seen you at our events and stuff like that, and you've been doing the accountability. But this is like the first introduction on socials and to the masses, everyone that's watching. But yeah, mate, welcome to Polaris, and this is the new setup for Polaris Podcast. We're going to be myself. It's going to be Tahi. We're going to have guests on, and yeah, we're going down a new avenue. I found that the podcast that I was creating was needed and it was really valuable, but also it wasn't showing the full aspect of what Polaris is and what I am as well. I felt like I was just talking about topics just to talk about topics, and I was just trying to pump out the content, and I felt like I was just talking for 8 minutes, and I was like, all right, cool, done, record, get the fuck out of here. Whereas now I've got this lovely man across me. We bring the best out in each other. You'll see the actual humor that comes from it. Not only serious, but humor as well, which is going to be fucking sick. And yeah, it's going to encapsulate, us as a totality. And it's not just, seriousness. Yeah. I found that, keeping it serious is great, but you also need to have your full aspect of who you are as well. Yeah. So yeah, this is the new structure, and this is just going to be our introduction podcast of what's going on. I wanted to introduce Tahi into Polaris. And yeah, Tahi's new structure is going to be co-host of the podcast. He's going to be looking after accountability. I know guys have worked with me already that have the accountability legend over here. So when you're doing the reconnection, when you're doing the shift, won't be Kings because you're doing Kings, but reconnection and the shift, Tahi will be looking after the accountability for you guys. So yeah. Get to know this face. Get to know this face. I pretty much owe like 80% commission to you, the amount of groundwork that you've done. Yeah. So I thought, I was like, all right, I'll throw a dog a bone here and I'll chuck him on the podcast. So yeah. So the way moving forward, so new setup for the podcast. Yes, this is it. We're also, like I said, we're going to be bringing guests in. We're going to be not just us two. It probably will be a majority us two because it's a lot easier to schedule and stuff like that. But yeah, there's going to be heaps of updates, right? So there's going to be more camera angles. We're going to have bigger backdrop. We're going to have all these cool stuff. But for now, we thought we'd just get the content out, get it ready, and get it out to you guys. And this is going to be a weekly thing is our intention. Probably every Friday? Yeah. Probably good. Yeah. Be good. Yeah, do it as like a weekend knockoff, I reckon. When you guys are driving home, drop it at like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock on a Friday.
We'll check in on a Friday.
Yeah.
Never hurts anybody. So.
Yeah. So that's a good way to look at it. So, this is the new operation, and it's still designed and it's still the same. It's still aimed at the same masses. It's still aimed for men. It's still aimed to give information and allow men to not only learn a lot about themselves and learn how to action manageable steps for where they're currently at and where they want to be. But also, it's going to allow men to have 45 minutes, an hour and a half, however long we take these podcasts for, and just enjoy themselves. Like, I want to create more content for you guys where it's like you are able to see me as 100%. I found that like throughout the content, you only see like one side of Jacob, right? Yeah, or definitely. If you, I don't know, if I do a live or something like that, you'll see one side of Jacob. But now it's like, I want to see 100% of Jacob. And yeah, you get to see that at events and you get to see me working and you get to chat to me and everything like that. But the podcast now that I've got you here, now that I've got this set up, now we've got this all rocking and rolling, it's like you actually get to see 100% of what we want to achieve. Yeah.
Definitely.
So Tahi's going to be looking after the structure, and he's going to be looking after all the topics and segments, if you want to call it. So if you guys have any suggestions,
let us know.
Sling them over to here.
Yeah.
And literally, we don't even have a full structure of what this podcast is going to be.
See what happens.
But we're just going to rock and roll it. It's going to be sick. So if you have any guests in mind, let us know. This is going to be on all streaming platforms. It's going to be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. What else is there? YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. Yeah. But what about streaming? Like, is it like Google? Does Google have a podcast?
Spotify, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, so it'll be on all of that. It'll be on YouTube. So we've got the footage going now as well. And the main thing that I want to get across in this podcast as well, I'm not going to be jamming like sales into this at all.
No. It's just probably a bit more exposure. People hearing our stories and other people's stories, I think it'll resonate with a lot of men when they hear other people going through things as well. So
100%.
I've had a lot of feedback when people come up to me and they're like, oh, you're going through something similar I'm going through. So I think hearing the stories live, well, not live, but from us in a podcast, I think that'll hit them a lot better. So I think it's going to be massive.
Yeah, 100%. So, I just wanted to preface that this isn't going to be something where we're like trying to sell. Honestly, there's going to be no selling on this podcast. It's going to be just an extra avenue of seeing my beautiful face. So you're welcome. No, I'm kidding. You're going to have like that extra long value of content, right? So you're going to have it on YouTube, and it's going to be able to, if you want to, watch it for an hour and a half. This is going to be something that I haven't done before. Haven't explored this avenue of type of podcast.
I've never done anything like this. So.
We need to tell Keeves that we need aircon in this room, because if we're fucking doing this in summer, I am sweating.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure Jason Bourne. Yeah. By the way, Keeves is Jason Bourne.
He does everything. Or I reference him as Johnny Sims. You never know what the fuck he can do.
Yeah. So if you do reference anyone and it's called Jason Bourne, we're referencing Keeves. Yeah. And if you don't know who Keeves is, he does
everything else that we don't do. So
yeah. So
camera guy, music guy.
Yep. He pretty much just makes
everything.
Yeah. There's blood on his hands. Surely, I reckon that'd have to be.
Yeah. There's a bit of steak in the fridge. I don't know.
We don't know what type of steak it is.
Definitely not from Woolworths. Tell you that much.
Oh god. But this is intro podcast. It's not going to go for long. This is just to establish what's going on, welcoming this legend officially into Polaris. Yep. And this is the start of
exciting. Ready.
Oh man, this is going to be so good. It's going to be unbelievable actually. And being able to sit here for an hour and a half each week and actually just have a chat. And there's also some cool stuff with this piece of gear. I have no idea how to use it. That is once again Keeves. Yeah. But there is some way that we can take like live phone calls and stuff like that. So if we do have guests that are on the phone, we can do that.
Yeah.
So that's another option as well. But once again, if you have anything that you would like us to cover, if there's any guests that you think would be happy to come in here and have a chat, if it's in Newcastle, great. But if it's somewhere else, I'm happy to take this podcast here around Australia. I don't care.
Little sneaky shout out. I'm doing a fundraiser.
Oh, true. Yeah, get into this.
Doing a fundraiser riding from Newcastle to Byron Bay.
Yep.
So I hope we're going to try and do a little podcast on the way out there on a break.
Yeah, that'd be great. Sick.
Yeah, so we'll drop the link in the bio.
Yep.
And if you want to shoot a little bit of money over and help some men do these courses as well, so that'll be in the link as well.
Newcastle to Byron, how many Ks is that? Like 650?
I don't know. I looked too many different times.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I don't know if you can actually fully ride on the highway, but
gotcha.
I looked at once and it was like 800 and something.
Jesus. So. All right. Yeah. So this man's, and how many days are you going to plan on doing it?
Aiming for 3.
Okay.
But we'll see what happens.
And who's following you?
You, Keys. I don't think Keys,
Keys
doesn't know yet.
Keys won't come. He will just say, fuck you. I'm not coming. But that's happening, end of
October.
So a couple months. Yeah. If you guys wanted to donate any money at all and get this legend up to Byron, that would be fucking excellent. Any type of money. It doesn't matter what it is. I'll chuck that link in the bio down below, or if you head over to your Instagram, you got the link?
Yeah, it's on there as well.
I think I might somehow be able to chuck it in my link as well.
Yeah.
Somehow. I'll figure that out.
Took me a while.
Yeah. Once again, I'll just tell Keeves.
Fucking concreter, so.
Yeah, well, hey, I coach men. I don't know how to do this stuff. This is all Keeves. Yeah. We're going to be back here again next Friday. What's it now? Thursday? Yeah, Friday. Let's do next Friday. Yep. Will be our next official first podcast, but we'll just call this the intro.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you so much for everyone to tuning in.
Yeah, thank you.
This is going to be, you've seen my face a lot, obviously, because it's, Polaris, but now we're expanding into this legend, so you get to see this legend's face a lot more. And trust me, he is funny. He does have a lot of value. He's just, if you pulled out his Dax right now, I'm sure there would be a bit of brown smudge in there right now. He's shitting himself before coming up. And by the way,
it was a hard gym sesh. So.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I am a sweaty mess right now. We just did train downstairs. So, yeah, we didn't really think this through. We should have probably done this first and then trained. But anyway, you get it how it is. And that's all from us from this episode. And then we will be back next Friday. We'll be all over this on socials. What do you reckon? We might even get you on the old TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking what we could do, this would be sick, if we get the TikTok going, then people get us to do some challenges on TikTok, and then we could do that on...
You're doing the dancing ones.
I'll do the dancing ones. I don't care. That'd be sick. But yeah, we do whatever challenges is there? Like tortilla challenges,
Oh, we can do that.
We can do that?
Yeah, we'll do that.
We could do it. Have you seen that? It's like these two Irish fellas. I'll see if I can tag their TikTok on here. I was like rinsing them the other night. They have like that... if you make a sound, you lose or something like that. They have that pain challenge. Have you seen that?
I've seen a few different ones.
These two Irish fellas, they get like tissue paper and shove it up their nose so they can't breathe out their nose, and they shove like a harmonica in their mouth. And then what they do is like they take their kit off and they'll put like a big elastic band around them, and they'll pull it all the way back and let it go. And if they blow the harmonica, they've got to go again until they don't make a noise. Oh my God. This old fella, he's probably like 60 or 70. This Irish fella. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, we could do that. Tortilla challenge. I don't know. Whatever is out there. But we'll have to get the TikTok going.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, TikTok's the new craze.
Yeah.
But yeah, that we'll have to think of other things. Once again, it's up to you guys.
Pods.
Hey?
Tiki-Talkies and pods are the thing.
Tiki-Talkie and pods. See, mate, it's not true what they say about you.
It's not.
Yeah, I know you turned 30 the other day, but yeah, that's the other thing too. 30-year-olds here. Well, I'm nearly 30, and we're trying to keep up with the TikTok. You're a bit more into it than I am.
Yeah, I watch it, but I'm not into it.
Yeah, but you know more than me. I'm stuck watching, Wiggles and Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol's the new one. Yeah. Anyway, this is rambling. All right, we'll catch you on the next episode. Thank you for tuning in, and hit us up on socials. Make sure you're following us on Polaris Coaching on Instagram, on Facebook, Tahi James on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Polaris Coaching. Yeah. I'm sure we'll make one. And until next time.
Thank you.
Peace, legends.